Can you, Andy, can you hear me? This bloody Facebook update has killed it. Let's see, someone's just sent me a message. What's that about this? Hi Kyle, I don't know if I've got any sound at the moment. There's literally nothing I can do on this app to check if it's working. I wonder if that's why people are jumping off. If I'm having technical problems, I'm trying to sort it out. I've got that. And is that any better, mate? Oh, good, you can hear me. Splendid. Was it out from the start? Hey, Rob. I can't see any comments. I don't know what they've done to change this live, change the live function in the app. Another update. What a pain in the butt. I can't see any comments. Ah, now I can see comments. Can now hear you, Misa 40. Am I behind on the comments now? I bet no sound. There it is, right. So it was just a connection issue. You do have sound, right, okay. So, Andy, this will please you. This is probably one of those instances where the iPhone is a pile of cack. Hey, hello, Robert. Right, so what was going on with that view that I had you all in? That was weird. I still can't reverse the bloody video. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, the bit you missed was me just saying thank you. Thank you for the support, and thank you for the encouragement and the fact that I've been weighing up my options with regard to the whole sleeping overnight thing, and I think we're just going to do it. Pile of cack. Is it the same or market? No, cack is actually, it's crap. Sorry, yeah, it was a Cockney thing. Yeah, so big thank you to everyone for all the support and the encouragement. And yes, I'm going to do the overnights because Rob and I have been bouncing back and forwards today about whether or not we should do it, going all that way, spending all this money. We shouldn't miss out on that. And then I did an unboxing, which you would have saw, but you wouldn't have heard me saying, oh, this is lovely, it's my Rogue One Blu-ray. And then there was my Adidas Con shoes, which are Stormtroopers, boom. And now a little tease, because I am going to have to go because I have no time. I've got a little package here, which I have to be careful not to show all the addresses on it. That is something pretty special that's coming up soon. So when I get back from Celebration, I'm going to do an opening of this. One of you knows what it is. I'm going to do an opening of this, and then we're going to spin off a bunch of stuff from that. So the person what sent this, who ain't on here at the moment, thank you very much. Yeah, the Zeds. Yes, Rob. Yeah, I'm going to be very, very tired. I'm already exhausted and I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. I've been trying to check in all day. BA. You would think I'd booked with Expedia. Callback. BA would not allow me to check in at all today. So I'm still not checked into a flight. I'm going to have to queue up with the sheep tomorrow. You know what that is, Kyle. Yeah. Okay. I think Matt sort of suggested one thing we can do with it. Oh, I'll just go away. It's from Matt. He has suggested something to do with it, and we'll see where that goes. But there's a few other bits in there as well, so that'll be interesting. If you've been paying attention like Kyle, then you'll know what we're talking about. I just had a phone call come through then, and I've hung up on them, so there. No. Right, Rob's checked in. I'm going to go and see if I can check in now, and I've got a bunch of, can you see down, I don't know how much you can see, that's a pile of stuff I've got to put in bags, and some shirts behind me that I've got to put in a bag. Sorry about the start of this thing not having any sound. This update to Facebook is ridiculous. I don't know what I'm doing with it now, and I was having trouble with it when I did know what I was doing with it, but there you go. Is there anything I should be looking out for, anything I should be making a beeline for at Celebration before I go? Anyone got any pointers? I think we're pretty much certain we're going to get the trailer at the very start, right? I think it's going to be trailer day at the 40th panel, personally. Sexy layers, yeah, there'll be a lot of sexy layers. There was at last year's there was a very sexy layer, and he had a beard, and he was really filling out that bikini in the most unimaginable ways. And I was at the Carrie Fisher thing, TSW Comics. I was at the Carrie Fisher panel, and she got to see all the sexy layers and the hairy layers, and she thought it was brilliant. So that was a good memory. Pixar didn't happen. I started a photo stream. That is, pretty sure I put it in the main. Did I put it in the VIP feed today? I've put it in somewhere, so you should be able to see everything I add. I will probably give Rob and the rest of the Commonwealth has access to it as well, if I can work out how to do it, so that they can add photos to it. And it's a web page, so you don't need an Apple device to see it, so you can go through that link. Maybe I'll pin it to the top of the VIP group whilst we're away, so you can just click on that and you'll see all the images there. But I'll try and load them into Facebook as well, and there'll be a few exclusives for the Veeps too, and loads of video. Lots of video planned. In fact, video might be the thing I do the most. I had a bit of a breakthrough the other day, or I was getting a bit anxious about how I was going to keep on top of the workload. Tim, don't forget my X-Wing look. Well, Rob, Tim's X-Wing thing. I was worried about how I was going to keep on top of all the writing and covering this sort of stuff, and then I realised it's probably best to do it all in video. So I bought a new toy that is a double mic, a double one of these things, but will probably work. So this is 2 high quality lapel mics. So we're going to do this for podcasts. We're going to record a Talk Star Wars podcast, do a TSW comics while we're out there. I'm trying to get a bunch of other stuff done while we're out there, but the trailer breakdown and all that sort of thing. We'll do all that, and I'll just do video instead of trying to write stuff, so I can stay on top of everything as it happens. And get my thoughts out, and then I can write things up later on. Otherwise I'm going to be stopping, ignoring everybody and writing. I'd much rather record and bounce off of people and see where that goes. So expect lots of videos in that vein and lots of audio. Yeah, we're going to do some podcasting, Nathan. Nathan's saying get some podcast crossover interviews. We're going to do a lot of podcasting, and I've spoken to Rob, or we've spoken around the subject, doing a TSW roundtable while we're there. As soon as we've got all the Commonwealthers that are going to be present, and I know at least 2 listeners are going to be there. So Dan Solo is going to be around, and so is Skoldron from Roku Depot, Stephen. So hopefully we can meet up, and maybe we can do a roundtable with those guys being the guests and the Commonwealthers sort of doing a tag team type thing. That might be interesting, especially if we're all staying overnight, because that would be the ideal opportunity to sort of do a roundtable then. And it might get really insane. We'll get incredibly tired. Yeah, so I imagine there'll be a lot of crossover podcasts. I had a chance to talk to Jason from Making Star Wars today about possibly meeting up with them. I know they've got a lot going on. They're doing a show on Friday, so they've asked us to go up to the show on Friday. We'll see. I said I'm probably going to be beat by that point in time, and it might be a good chance to sort of catch up and go into Saturday and Sunday nice and strong. But we might get to speak to Jason and Randy and the guys from Making Star Wars, so that'll be fun. What else? Oh, I packed a bunch of movies, a bunch of Star Wars movies, so you might even get a feature comms in there. It depends. We'll play this all by ear, which really doesn't work for me. I like to know what I'm doing. I like a schedule, and I like everything broken down so I know what I'm gonna. I like to just do stuff, but I like to have an idea of how I'm going to do it and when I'm going to do it. And there are too many variables here, and that makes me anxious. So, but I'm sure this will work. I'm sure we'll pull this off. But I'm going to probably wrap this up now because I've not got a lot of time this evening, and I've still got some responsibilities here before I jet off and leave everyone to their own devices. So you guys watch out for, I'll try and do some Facebook Live. I've loaded myself up with data, so if I can get the sound to work on this thing, we'll be laughing. We'll do some Facebook Lives, we'll put out some video, we'll put out a ton of audio, expect some Kessel runs. Whatever we can get out, we will get out to you, and you guys will get it first. All right, wish us luck, and Robert, I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else will touch base as soon as I hit the ground in Florida. All right, thanks again, everyone, and thanks for the support. You've been awesome. Right, I'll catch up with you later. See you later, everybody. Let's talk about Loot Crate. Are you on a quest for epic gear, housewares, and collectibles? Loot Crate offers an epic range of pop culture items for less than $20 per month. Whether you're shopping for the geek in your life or you are that geek, Loot Crate is the best surprise you know is coming. Every month there's a different theme and new and exclusive items that you can only get with Loot Crate. Treat yourself every month or give the gift of geeking out to a friend or a loved one. You have until the 19th at 9 PM Pacific to subscribe and receive that month's crate, and when the cut-off happens, that's it, it's over. Make sure to head to lootcrate.com/talkstarwars and enter the code TalkStarWars and save $3 off your new subscription today.